Gold XAUUSD had a huge fall here, and we were kind of expecting that because if you remember my previous analysis, there is a W pattern here in the middle of it, something like this here, and which resulted in a bigger M pattern. And what we are going to do in this analysis video is have a very quick update on what has happened and what kind of scenarios are still available on Gold XAUUSD, which can turn into trading opportunities. So stay tuned. Right, so what we are going to do is start from monthly time frame. Remember to watch my previous analysis because this is just a quick update. What you should ideally be doing is that watching my last three analysis in particular order, right? So they will give you complete picture, and this is not going to be complete in-depth analysis. This is going to be more of an update or what is happening. But just like very quickly, there is a trend line running, and because that trend line is 40-year old, the market is trying to show some correction to that. So gold is finally falling from there, and this month is supposed to be bearish. Although there is still a possibility that it can go and create another candle like this. Month is not over yet with this just first week, but why this is falling is because of that trend line resistance, which has been I've been talking about in the past few analysis, and that's why it is falling down. If I go to the weekly time frame, on weekly time frame, it is quite evident that we have now reached the midpoint of potential M pattern which can form. So what we need to do is watch our short positions around here, because until this midpoint is broken, the market will not be looking for an M pattern. If the midpoint still sustains, then it can still continue to go up. So that is one of the scenarios. So this is we are kind of at a support level right now. This is what has happened. The market fell down from this level. Why? Because we had a W pattern here, and this W pattern turned out to be a bigger M pattern, as I mentioned. And now this M pattern has reached a support level here, which can push the price up. Now there can be little bit of price pushing up until this actually breaks through this mid level here, this one, right? I won't be looking for any kind of long positions. See, similar sort of thing I said here. The market could go into sub consolidation for a few days or whatever. The market went up, collected the stop losses above this range, then fell down, and now it can try to go back to retest this range. And I will not be looking for any kind of huge long moves. I will probably be trading short term longs or whatever, but I'll not be looking for a huge swing trade until this level is broken and confirmed, because this can act as a resistance and it can start to fall back down to retest this mid level. And if this breaks through this, then we can have this bigger M pattern forming. So this is one way of looking at it. I already explained this in previous analysis. If you look at that, another way of looking at it, I do not believe in this, and I do not trade this particular pattern, because for us in FCPA strategy, everything is WRM pattern, because they are predictable and they are measurable and they are definable. So you can actually define them using or measure them using Fibonacci. But look at this. This is a kind of head and shoulders happening right now, and we are right at the midline, which is basically the neckline here. Why this is a neckline? Because we had this here, we had the support here, and we're setting up the support. So there can be movement here, but beware that if this is broken, then we are looking for approximately this much move to the downside, which is also telling us that this is kind of M pattern which is happening. So this is what we have here. Very quickly, let me open some of the levels and some of the things which I gave you earlier on. So let me first show you the trend lines. So this is the trend line which I gave you in the last analysis. The market came right into this and then started to fall down. The trend line became resistance. Here it was support. The market consolidated for a little bit, then went up for a retest, and then fell down immediately from that trend line. And this is the bigger trend line I was talking about. This is the multi-decade trend line I was talking about. So this is where the market is showing resistance. And now if I go back to, let's say, smaller time frame, and show you the zones. So these are possible zones. There is still a gap left around 2411. Some point in time it is going to get filled. We do not know when. And another thing that you should be aware of this, that the market may, if the market continues to fall down, it can target this particular 200 SMA as well. So that is also one thing. But we have this support level in the middle, right? This level here, and then we have this FCP zone which can push the price up. So support zone can push the price up, FCP zone can push the price up. So what you should do is you should trade one level at a time. Okay, now let me show you the levels. These are the levels that I gave you. Market came right into this one. So these are not like premium analysis levels. So these are accurate enough, but they are not very accurate. um, if you want better accuracy, then you can order premium analysis. You'll find the link to that in the description of the video. So market came into this and the trend line and started to fall down. As you can see, the previously the market held the support here. It pushed higher. Now it can try to come back down to this level, which is the previous low, or it can come down into FCP zone, and there are further levels below this and higher levels like this. So hope you enjoyed this analysis, found this useful. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other traders and trading communities, and I'll see you in the next one. And make sure that you watch the previous analysis and the order and last three analysis in order, so that you can understand what has been happening in gold market. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading time. Thank you for watching. Find and follow us on these social media channels.